So this is a video on how to reconnect your Ruijie M18 or M32 extenders if they stop working and you get the orange light. So in this setup we have the main unit, which could be the router or the main AP, and this is the extender that's not connecting. The main one can be connected directly to a modem router or an NBN NTD, something like that. And these instructions apply even if you have more than two of these or a combination of these two. Like if you have this as the main one and these as extenders or these as extenders. So for the first step, which is the easier step, you can leave the extender where it is in another building or in the other room, and go to the main hub and then press this button and then go back to where the extender is and see what happens on this light. If it does that, that's a good sign, and then wait a couple of minutes and see if it connects or not. So I wouldn't recommend just to stand and watch it. I'd set a timer for 5 minutes and then come back. So if you get this display, that means it's reconnected and it should be fine. If you have any other extenders apart from this one, you can go and check the other ones. Now, if any of the extenders don't connect using that method, I recommend bringing them into the same room. And once it's powered on and you have a solid amber light, do a reset by putting a pin in this button here. You should feel a click. And then hold it in until this light starts flashing and then release. After a couple of minutes, this light should go solid blue and then back to amber. And then connect the two units together with an Ethernet cable from one of these 3 black ports to one of these 3 black ports, not the yellow one. And then press this button. And the extender display should look like this, and then leave it for a few minutes. Now, if you don't have a spare Ethernet cable, you can still do this same process, bring them next to each other, do the factory reset on the extender, and then press the pairing button. Should be successful, but it's just more likely to be successful when you do have an Ethernet cable. Once the extender has solid blue and white lights, disconnect the Ethernet cable. This display should change momentarily, and then it will go blue again after about a minute. If it doesn't, and it just goes solid orange again, and you lose the signal bars, press the pairing button again on the main one. Now this one's ready to be relocated back to where it was. So once you've relocated it and switched it on, wait a few minutes for it to reconnect. So when it's been relocated and it's reconnecting, you can get an amber light for a couple of minutes. If you see that, don't panic, just give it a couple more minutes. That's why I recommend with this to just leave it for 5 minutes and then come back. And just remember, when it reconnects, you might not have 4 signal bars. That just means the signal's weaker. It could be anywhere from 1 to 4 of these signal bars. And if you still have a solid amber light after 5 minutes, I recommend going back to the main hub and pressing the pair button again, like so. If you've tried all these steps and you're still not successful, I recommend contacting your installer or Ruijie tech support.